We have played Worm Grunting Festival.
Right. I bet you were the headliner when you played there too, weren't you?
We were, actually.
Yeah. Worm Grunting is a thing that it is the we have, like in Top Choppy, we have several things that people do. Fishing is a kind of a big thing, and it's not as big as it used to be. Honey is a big thing. Tupelo honey. Growing marijuana is a big thing. And worm grunting. And most of these things all take place out in the woods. So your worm grunters and your honey beekeepers and your pot growers, that's kind of they all do the same thing. And but the Worm Grunting Festival, what worm grunting is, am I talking too long? Y'all ready to shut up now? I hear a buzz still. Is it buzzing out there? Okay, well we're not going to play then. It wasn't doing this during sound check.
Stitches in there.
So I'm going to tell you about worm grunting. So worm grunting is that's what you do to get fishing worms. And the way you worm grunt is you take a stake, we call it a stall, and you go out in the woods and in the flatwoods there, and you hammer this thing into the ground. And then after you hammer it to the ground, you get a leaf spring, usually like from a Chevrolet 1-ton pickup truck. And you take that leaf spring and you get on top of this stall, and it makes this kind of this noise, like, and it aggravates the worms in the ground, and they all start coming up. And then so you can get like one of your toehead children, you can go like pick up all these worms while you're up there grunting. And I have been out in the woods before, like on a Saturday morning early, and it's a whole cacophony of grunting out there. And so they get their worms, and then they go into town and they sell them, and they buy bread and beer and things like that. And what happened, it was really interesting, a few years ago, somebody figured out that it's a lot of work. I mean, you have to get on top of that thing and you're doing this, and you can really work up a sweat, which is kind of contrary to the attitude of people that live around there who grow marijuana. And so somebody realized that you could take a McCullough's chainsaw and put it on top of this stub, and it would vibrate and it would do the same work. So then you would get out there in the morning, you hear all these chainsaws, and they actually, this was taking place in the National Forest, and they actually had to get Congress to come up with an anti-chainsaw worm grunting clause in the National Forest. And are y'all ready? Because I think they're tired of me talking. Are we close?
No.
Somebody said no.
You guys hear me? Don't you love this guy?